Hey everybody, good morning. It is Monday, the start of a new week. Happy Monday. It's like 9 a.m. I'm just rocking out today. Happy 2024 solar eclipse day, if that makes any sense. I know people get really into it and they celebrate it, and people are having parties over it, and everybody's just, do they take off of work for this? I have no idea, because my husband's working, so, we're a little bit different with this. Everybody seems to be making it more of a big deal for this, but for me, it's like, okay, like I said, it's been a hell of a week last week, and I'm coming out of it now. But how can you have an earthquake and a solar eclipse within a matter of days of each other? It's like, I have no idea. We were scared to death with the earthquake, but yet we're celebrating and happy now for the eclipse. It is just weird, folks. It is weird. I don't take to it that much. I'm trying to get into the spirit. I am wearing my Guardians of the Galaxy sweatshirt. I thought that was pretty cool. And I got this sweatshirt, of course, last year at Primark. And it was really cool. And let me see if I could show you the back. Let me see if I could do this. This is the back of the sweatshirt. See over here. Did you see that? I hope you guys can see it, because I don't have eyes in the back of my head. But it's really a cool shirt. But I thought this was a little bit good for, a little bit perfect for today's festivities. Okay. So I got this at Primark. I got this at Primark because they had a whole slew of things, and I love it. I really do. I like the Marvel going down the sleeve. Actually, it's upside down, and I don't know why. But anyway, the Marvel going down the sleeve. Feeling a little bit better today, though. Feeling a little bit better. My husband had told me that his coworker had suggested to him, because I have apps, okay? I have a smart TV. So I've been watching more of the apps. We do pay for Netflix. The cable prices were actually, ridiculous. I just now received the cable bill. And if you guys know that, I think I explained to you, is that the cable company Spectrum, which is what I've had for, all of us had for over 40 years. They started off years ago as Manhattan Cable, okay? And then, they just kept changing the name. However, last week or 2 weeks ago, I brought in one of my cable boxes because the smart TV set now has the Spectrum app loaded. So the Spectrum app, you register with that, and it'll know your account and everything. So that's pretty cool. But it gave me $12.50 off of the bill. The bill was like $320. No, I'm sorry. It was like $237 or something. It still only went down to $207. I'm trying to hit it like $190 and below, $199 and below. I can't seem to do it because they just keep tacking on taxes, and the fees went up and this went up and that. I'm trying to cut them off completely. Maybe one day I'll get that wish. But my husband, again, my husband's the man of the house, and, what he says, he wants certain things, and I don't blame him on that. I really don't. So I have to kind of not agree to it, but kind of go along with it, the majority of it. So, but I've been loading, we've been watching the apps, and Netflix we pay for, which happened to have been up now from $7.99 to $13.99. That's annoying me. Okay. But it is what it is. And we get that with ads, the commercials, because, you do have upgraded packages to where you can cut the ads out. I don't care. You know what? Because it gives me an excuse. I could still run to the restroom, but it's not as many long ass commercials as it is on regular TV. I counted the other night. There was like 9 commercials. I had to sit through 9 commercials to watch the rest of the friggin' movie that I was watching on Channel 2. It was ridiculous. Okay. So we loaded some of the apps because our smart TV has these apps preloaded, and then, you can keep loading more apps. We got Freevee, which is another app, Pluto, which is another. That was the one I was watching last night. I was so in my glory because The Love Boat was on. Who doesn't remember The Love Boat? Okay, I love these. I could have bought them on DVD too, the seasons, but it's just nice to sit and watch something that you haven't watched in a long time, or just something different in general. And with less commercials. These aren't really commercials. These are like ads, little little commercial ads. That's what I'm saying. But they're not as long as a regular friggin' commercial is. Okay. So I was grateful on that. What else do I mean, we have Amazon Prime. We're Amazon Prime members, so you load your Amazon Prime. Actually, it came preloaded on the TV set. All you got to do is sign into your account, and, it's great. So, yeah, and that's what I've been doing. I was binge watching all day yesterday, and then I also have a Roku, which is also a free streaming service. It's wonderful. I was watching Extreme Couponing all day yesterday, and then last night my husband says, load Pluto. He says and then I wound up binge watching The Love Boat half the night. So I was up a good half the night. So what else? I'm also wearing. Now, the shirt that I got from Primark, the sweatshirt, and I got this from Adventure Darling Shop, which was a few years ago. They don't sell jewelry anymore. They went into other things, other aspects, but I loved their jewelry because they were all mouse inspired. I'll just put it that way. I won't even mention the company, but this is a remembrance of Epcot. So I thought it would be perfect to wear this today. Absolutely. And then some of the earrings that I have here, the end earring here, I don't know if I could bring you closer to show you, but the end ear, because I have 3 holes in my ears. The end earring is of Mickey. And then the other 2 earrings here I purchased from the shop, not shop, but the store, Charlotte Russ. I have that store in the mall. So, all my things are purchased but put together. So Primark, Adventure Darling Shop, which is an awesome piece, and Charlotte Russ and Adventure Darling Shop again for the Mickey. So I thought it was just nice. I got all dolled up. I blew my hair out. I got that rocket chick thing going. Yes, I do. And that's really it for today. I'm going to go out. I am going to go out. I think this shindig here with the eclipse is supposed to start at, 3 o'clock, 3 something. They gave us the time for it, and it's supposed to last until about maybe 4 o'clock. Unfortunately, it's a shame because my husband will be driving home from work in this. So they also said that be prepared for like a traffic jam. Be prepared for traffic because everybody's probably going to stop and look up, and which is another thing you really can't look up. I don't have the solar eclipse glasses. I didn't get those. And then I was leery on purchasing anything online because they are counterfeit. Everybody's been going around saying that there are certain things to look for, what not to look for, the emblem, and then the NASA thing, they would never say that. You have to look for this. I don't want to be bothered with any of that. I really don't. Is this an exciting thing? I don't think of these things as exciting. I just wing it, I just go on with my day. Basically, I do. Do I care? I'll be very honest, it's not on my priority list. We also had a solar eclipse in 2017. Yes, that I think I have pictures of that. The sky was like this real darky, orangey thing, And then my neighbors, I had neighbors because we lived in the other location. I had neighbors that were coming out, and we were all doing like a school project. I kind of got involved in this, with the piece of paper with the hole in it and the thing with the we were doing that. But yeah, we had one in 2017. So I don't know why this one is just I don't know. Unless people nowadays are, I'll be honest with you, people nowadays, it makes their day to do something like exciting. Maybe this is an adventure for someone. Maybe this is kind of taking away from some sort of sadness in somebody else's day. It kind of brings them a little bit of, life, and to be happy about something, get excited about something, just do something different. Maybe I was thinking of that also. Yeah. So I got my DVD in the mail the other day. Let's do this. I did get it. I got it. I want to say I got it yesterday, Saturday. No, yesterday wasn't Saturday. It was Sunday. I got it on Saturday, which is my friend Dominic Gordius. God bless him. This is Live at the Variety Playhouse. This is the DVD. I know I have a copy, another one of it here somewhere. I actually think I have it signed, but this is the DVD. Dominic, numerous songs on it. They also put like little snippets from his band, Saboteur, which was from 1987 to 89. They were just putting some clips. It was so good to watch again. It really does. I know I have this DVD somewhere, but it's also good to own at least another copy if I cannot find the other one. So there was kind of certain songs I had a little bit of a cry. Yeah. So and maybe it was for me to kind of let loose, or kind of when you're sad, I don't believe that you should hold it in. I really don't. You should just let it out a little bit. It makes you feel a little, it's sort of like maybe a cleansing, a little bit of a release. And it kind of regroups you, I think. Kind of, okay, I'm going to be okay. This is part of life. This happens, So, yeah. So I got that available on Amazon. I think I paid like $14. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. It's great to see it again. Great to have it again. And my husband brought home the newspaper the other night. Moving on from that, my husband brought home the newspaper because I am into saving some of these things. I know I probably have the 2017 clipping somewhere, but I'm not going to be able to find it now. So my husband brought home our New York Post newspaper, The Earth Moves for Us. So this was the header on the other day's newspaper after the earthquake. They marked it here as a 4.8. They kept saying 4.7, but I guess it's a 4.8 because they put it here 4.8. So, and it's pretty cool. Pretty good. I love the Statue of Liberty. Hey. Anyway, yeah. So, we did it. We survived it. I went on Etsy the other day. I was looking at these shirts. I survived the 2024. I really want one of those shirts. I'm probably going to do that. You know me, I support small businesses, and this is a perfect opportunity to do that. And now on Etsy, and I says it wouldn't be me not to look, but they also have 2024 eclipse. I was there for the 2024 eclipse. Oh my God, these people. Ugh. I wish I was that crafty. I would be whipping those shirts up like other people are doing. So like I said, I'm probably just going to go. I will probably be at the mall when this eclipse starts. When the sky starts to turn a little bit dark, which they say it's going to turn a little bit dark, with the change going and everything, just be mindful. Do not look up if you do not have those glasses. It will ruin your eyes. Yes, I guess it will. I'm sure there'll be some people to look up and do this, and I don't think I would do that. My eyes are bad as it is. Why would I lose the rest of my eyesight? Literally. Also, I have been watching other people's YouTube channels, and I like Tom from WDWNT, which is Walt Disney World News Today. Okay. By the way, my little disclaimer, anything I speak of, I am not affiliated, associated, or ambassador or endorsed by any of the companies and or names in which I mention in my videos. I solely just mention them out of the goodness of my heart, just doing a friendly little chit chat with you who I consider all my faraway friends. Okay. So I was watching because Tom happens to be in Japan, and he is in Tokyo Disney. He's in Tokyo Disney, and it's, I'm enjoying his videos. There's a certain reason why, I know he doesn't want to be called a vlogger. It just, certain names, certain titles for people seem to bother them, but basically he's vlogging. I don't get that, but you know what? That's on him. That's what he figures. But I'm enjoying his videos. Now, certain other videos, such as Paging Mr. Morrow, who I actually, I like him as well. I've been watching these people for years, and I'm very selective in the YouTube channels in which I watch. Paging Mr. Morrow was in, I want to say Tokyo Disney or Shanghai Disney. I know he was in Japan also. He was. It wasn't Euro Disney. No. He did that, I think, a year or two ago. Well, anyway, everybody's been flying all over the place. But there is a certain difference on how people film their experiences, in other countries. And, you know, there is a difference between Tom's videos and Paging Mr. Morrow's videos. You know, I mean, Mr. Morrow tells you about all the exciting things and the foods and, you know, everything. But Tom does that as well. But it seems to be more of a subdued. It's like, I feel like with Tom, I'm doing the sightseeing thing with him. Like, he'll take you places, he'll show you the food, he'll try the food, but it's totally a different personality than as other, I don't want to say the V word, vloggers. There is a difference in personality as far as those videos and other people's videos. You know, everybody, the other ones want to show you the hype and the, oh, this food is this, and this is this, and oh, this thing. You know, they're almost, I mean, they are basically promoting what they are showing you. Okay, there is a big difference. I don't feel that Tom has to do that because he is in business anyway. He does WDWNT, Walt Disney World News Today. It is a good news show. They let you know about all the parks. They've been doing this for over 15 years. They're a good based, what I like to say is a content creating. I don't know if it's a content creating. I don't know what the hell to call them anymore. It's just a nice thing. It's a good company. That's what I want to call them, a company. And they are affiliated with Disney. There is a connection with Disney. But the vloggers, the other people, are mostly, they're just showing off. They're showing the products. They show you the, you know, I mean, they do a little sightseeing thing too, but there is a total, for me, there is a total difference. I'm seeing the comparison in different videos, you know, and it all just also depends on what you like as well, you know, what you're comfortable with watching. But Tom is right now, he's in, you know, Tokyo, and their gift shops are so different. Their souvenir shops, they're so different. And I do, you know, I had a lot of pen pals over the years, back in the 80s, literally pen pals before I ever owned a computer. And way before AOL even came about. I remember when AOL went on the air. Okay, that's how weird that is. But the people I've dealt with, Japan people, pen pals, they are very, I will say, they are very humble people. They are very respectable people. There is a difference, total difference in personality. There is a different vibe when you're going to those parks as to the American version of our parks. There is just a difference. I don't even compare Euro Disney to Shanghai or Tokyo Disney. There is just, to me, there's no comparison. And I love the fact that Tokyo Disney will never, they don't want to get rid of Splash Mountain. They fought against that. They said, we don't want the Tiana. We are keeping Splash Mountain. I love that vibe. So Tom says, I'm still very excited because we still have a Splash Mountain over here. He's very good with that country. He actually loves Tokyo Disney, and he knows the culture and he knows the customs as well because he's been there quite a few times. So he knows the ins and outs and everything. And I'm just enjoying those videos. I really am. But he went to, he didn't go to Rope Drop, but he went to the opening. I just watched the video this morning, so it was like from a few days ago. He went to the opening of the Tokyo Disney. And by the way, they're celebrating 40 years of Tokyo Disney. So they still have the banners up for the 40th anniversary. They have like certain foods. And Tom says that's not going to last long. I think it was going to last, I think it was going to end either today or the other day when he was actually shooting that video, because he gave the date of the video. It's just wonderful. But I noticed the people, when they are standing on line for something, even that is more respectable than us Americans when we stand on a line. I don't know what it is. They are more humble. They are more calm people. I'm sure they're upset. I'm sure they're burning up inside. Like, how long have I got to stand on this friggin' line? Like 120 minutes for what? I'm sure they're doing that, but they don't show it. There is no violence in their parks. For Rope Drop, there is no pushing. There is no shoving. There is no running. There is no speed walking. They're walking. They're walking at a wonderful, more slower pace, but they're getting to where they want to go. But there is none of that huffiness. There is none of that attitude. Like, I was here first. I want to go. It's none of that American culture attitude. I'm American, I'm saying that, but I think that is absolutely beautiful. I do. There is a respectfulness in their country. And I've always known that also with the pen pals. I always, when we wrote about music and everything, I had quite a few pen pals from all over the world. But the Japan ones mostly and the China ones stuck out for me because I read it in their letters. They were so humble. They were so respectable. And, we were fans of the same band, but we used to send cassettes back. There was one pen pal that I had. As a matter of fact, I tried locating her, and I can't find her anymore. I did try doing this. But we used to send cassettes back and forth in the mail when it was easy to send anything in the mail. Okay, you just stuffed it in a friggin' envelope, put the whole bunch of stamps on it, and shoved it in the mailbox. You didn't have to take it and get it weighed and inspected. You didn't have to do that priority mail crap. We were sending it to Japan, for God's sakes. So, but they, with the bands, they had certain bands over there that were American, but those American bands did much better in other countries. It's even a known fact today, I guess, but it's hard to tell with the streaming of the music and everything now. I mean, it's hard to do that. But back then, back in the early 80s, I'm talking 83, 84, and it was just a wonderful time for me. I'll never forget that, way before the social media thing, way before just turning on a computer or just putting on FaceTime and looking at someone to talk to them, even though, yeah, that's all cute to do, but we would wait for that mail we would wait for that letter. We would wait for the response coming to us, and we couldn't wait to write and get the next letter out. It was just a great time. But, there was one person that, there was a band called Fair Warning. No, it's not the album from Van Halen. Let's get that out of the way. There is an actual band called Fair Warning. And they were from here in the United States, but they were very, very, very popular in the country of Japan. They were very popular overseas and in Europe. As a matter of fact, I do have their music. I do. They're still around today, believe it or not. So that's really cool to see. But the person, my pen pal in Japan, had said, "Do you ever hear of a band called Fair Warning?" Obviously it took like 2 weeks to get the answer back. No, I haven't heard. I haven't heard of them. She had then said, she says, the next package, she said, "You're going to get a package. I'm going to send you something." She sent me a cassette of the band Fair Warning. I was hooked. The singer's voice could, no pun intended of the earthquake, could shatter glass. His voice. But when he hit a note, it was awesome. And, I just will never forget people like that. And they were very good into music. I had a lot of metalheads that were Japanese. It was so cool. What a great time. But anyway, it's just intertwining with the Japanese culture. I will never forget it. But the Disney Japanese culture, very well respected. Again, I don't see any fussing. I don't see any fights. There's none of that stuff. When they stand online for something, they stand online. There is even a humbleness when they stand online. There's even a respectfulness to do that. It's just wonderful. I'm really enjoying that video, and he's been there numerous times. So like I said, he knows the ropes. And it's just a great thing. I'm really enjoying that. So anyhow, I am going to end this now. I'm going to end because I think I'm going to have something to eat and enjoy the rest of the day. If anything good pops up, so will I. All right. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will talk to you all very soon. Enjoy the eclipse. Enjoy the eclipse. I'm ready. I'm ready as best as I can be for it. But then again, I really don't care. So anyhow, yes, I snuck that in. I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Be safe out there. Watch your eyeballs, please. You need your eyesight to watch videos. Okay, that's number one. Me, I'm not intending to lose any more of my sight. Not even for a thing in the sky that's switching. I ain't doing it. So anyway, take care, everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.